तुमकां खबर आसा ब्रेस्तारा रातची एक म्हत्वाची घडणूक जाली आनी पुराय कॅथलीक क्रिश्चनां खातीर ही म्हत्वाची घडणूक आशिल्ली. नवे पोप अपॉयंट जाले आनी ताचे उपरांत सगळ्यांनी सेलेब्रेशन करपाक सद्या सुरू जाल्लें आसा. आतां हे नवे निवडणुकीची नव्या अपॉयंटमेंटाची सिग्निफिकंट गोंयच्या चर्चीक कितें आसा तें जाणून घेवपा खातीर आमी मेळपाक आयिल्ले आसा फादर हेनरी फाल्काव. इज डिरेक्टर ऑफ सेंट जोसेफ वाज स्पिरिच्युअल रिन्यूअल सेंटर एट ओल्ड गोवा. देव बरें करूं फादर. फादर, जेन्ना हें चलतालें पळय ऑन टेलिविजन, देर आर टू थिंग्स वीच आर हॅपनिंग वीच आर एक्चुअली कॉन्ट्रास्टिंग टू इच अदर. वन इज अपॉयंटमेंट ऑफ अ पोप which means peace.
Yeah.
Another, India, Pakistan were engaged, and India was curbing terrorists, in the neighboring countries.
Yes.
So you must be watching Pope's this thing that time.
I was watching, the conclave, the news of the Pope, and also following the developments of the tensions between India and our neighboring country, because that is also a news of concern for all of us.
When this and also it is coincidentally that Pope, when he came out, new Pope, he spoke about peace. That was his first sentence.
First words.
And when he addressed the crowd, how significant is right now, his sentence about peace, and especially when such escalations are going on?
Yeah, the very fact that this Pope has taken the name Leo the 14th, it signifies that this man wants to promote justice and peace, because the man Leo the 13th, the Pope almost 100 years before him, who had taken the name Leo the 13th, was a man also of justice. He wrote a document called Rerum Novarum regarding industrial revolution and how justice needs to be meted out to people.
This is 100 years back.
100 years back. And this man taking the name Leo now tells us very much about his agenda, his focus as a pope, peace, and that is what he said, peace be with you and to the world, peace, dialogue, unity. So the very fact that he has chosen this name tells us a lot about this pope.
Sometimes it takes several rounds to appoint a pope. But this time it was, I think, lesser rounds. So were you expecting?
This time I think he was elected on the 4th round, just 4 rounds.
Just 4
rounds or 5th round, I suppose, sometimes it takes a long time. So that is also an indication for me that he is really chosen by God, because it is not easy to get 2/3 majority within few rounds, and with 133 cardinal electors, to elect a pope within a short time is really a divine intervention, and that's why we really feel that he is chosen, given to us by God.
Goa was also represented, because Cardinal Ferrand was part of the entire process. He was there in the chapel when the elections were happening. So that also makes us really proud that we were also part of it.
First time for the Archdiocese of Goa and Daman that our Archbishop Cardinal was one of the cardinal electors. It's a responsibility also for the church in Goa to be part of this great process, and that's why we also need to be in a way proud about this moment.
How has Christian population in Goa reacted or responded to this appointment of a new pope?
It's always a reaction of joy. Just today I was reading the message of Cardinal Archbishop Ferrand along with the auxiliary bishop. They have sent the greetings to the new pope from the Archdiocese of Goa and Daman, and from all the faithful here. They have sent our greetings, wishing him well, and also asking God's blessings, assuring him of our prayers. But it was a feeling of joy. For the first time, I could also sense that so many of our people were following the election of the Pope live. That shows so much of interest that they have.
There's a lot of crowd also in the square.
Almost 50,000 they say, almost 50,000 and more could be, no?
Okay, do you think this new Pope will understand the needs of regional churches and especially for the places like Goa?
This Pope, as we know about him, comes from a very religious background. He belonged to the Augustinian congregation, no? Augustinians. And he had been a provincial, early also superior general, and has been serving the poor. He has worked for almost 20 years in Peru, in the most poor conditions. No? A very simple man, a very humble man. He has also visited India twice because the Augustinians have also houses in Kerala, in Tamil Nadu. And that is why I think this man is a man who understands the ground reality. He is not a man who has been only in the offices, no? More theological or only the ideology, but a very practical man who has been with the people in their sufferings. No? And also a man who understands the the global contexts also of India. Because as a superior general of the Augustinians, he has roamed the world, no? So he understands very much. No? That's an advantage for us.
He belongs to the US and he's the first Pope to be selected from the US.
From the USA, yeah.
So is it a plus point or minus point as far as countries like India is concerned? He's from the West, we are from this other part of the globe.
For us as a Pope, we always look at him as a head of the Catholic Church, no? The universal church. But as a man coming from the United States, I think God's plans are also very, very mysterious, and God knows what is best at what time. No? Having a Pope from America this time, I think also is a right moment, because America is also going through a very, very difficult situation, no? With the immigration policies and all the people who are waiting maybe to hear some good news about their stay in America. So America is also going through a turmoil also as far as faith is concerned. No? Faith in the Catholic Church is concerned. And so I think this man will be a very good bridge between America and also the underdeveloped world, I would say, no? Because he was working in Peru, coming from America, so he will be a very good bridge between the two worlds, the rich and the poor. No? And also as far as America is concerned, I think America is also will have to learn so much from this new Pope, no? Coming back to God. Maybe also learning humanity, the greatest religion. No? So I think America also will benefit from this.
Okay, and Father, one more thing. If you want to send one message to new Pope from Goa, what would be that message?
First and foremost, a message of love, because as followers of Christ belonging to the one Catholic Church, we send wishes of love to him, also wishes of prayer, no? And because we are obedient to him as the Catholic Church, as a head of the Catholic Church, we are obedient. So a message of also obedience to him, message of our prayers that we will pray for him, and then a message of expectations. We expect him to be a man of peace as he himself has wished, no? A man of peace, a man of dialogue, a man of unity. That would be our message to the new Pope from Goa.
जॉन बाब टायर झाल्या मरे ब्रेक आनी केस लागतले
मुझे भाशेन हड्डे जाले इथे
हॉडी चेंज कर मरे
कितें
टायर चेंज कर मरे
खंय चेंज केला बरें
येच
योकोहामा टायर एक्सप्रेस.
होय, योकोहामा टायर एक्सप्रेस. सगळे टायर सोल्युशन एका जाग्यार. नवे टायर्स with 5 years unconditional warranty.
वा
Magwheels,
वा
tire change, tire service,
वा
nitrogen gas, wheel alignment and balancing,
अरे वा.
paperless billing आणि जायते. हे सगळे बेस्ट प्राइस आणि एक्सप्रेस सर्व्हिस आहा.
गाडी सारखी बटर आणि सर्व्हिस सारखी फास्ट मरे.
फास्ट नो, एक्सप्रेस. योकोहामा टायर एक्सप्रेस, ऑपोजिट सनशाइन हॉस्पिटल, आलेम हायवे, मारगांव. आदी मग दोतरा घेवत मरे.
होय.
Pope Francis spoke on various aspects and especially about climate change. That was something which was very close to his heart. And we are witnessing climate change everywhere, right from Goa to everywhere.
Yes.
Do you think the new Pope will also take forward this climate change issue to the masses and especially people in the power?
Very much, very much. The very fact, as I said, he has taken this name Leo shows his interest in the world, no, in creation, in social justice, his closeness to the poor. One of the things that he said when he was a cardinal, Pope Leo, he said, as far as climate change is concerned, the time has come for us not only to speak, but to put those words in action. And I think this man will do it as far as climate change is concerned. I think that is his focus, because the world speaks a lot about climate change, but as far as actions are concerned, maybe also you and I, we lack in that. No? Also on part of the church as an institution can also do so much for climate change. No? And I think this man will really push it. No? Behind climate change, the crisis of climate change, the church also feels that there is a greater crisis, what we call a moral crisis, a spiritual crisis. No? Because today people don't understand that they have to protect the Mother Earth, because something is wrong with us, with our moral life. We don't understand the good and the bad, no? How much harm that I do to the Mother Earth because of my selfish gains. So behind this crisis, the environmental crisis, we also see a moral crisis, a spiritual crisis. People have forgotten that the universe, the earth is a gift of God. No? We are not the masters. No? It has been given to us. No? So coming back also to our moral life, to our spiritual life, will also take care of the environment crisis. And there comes also the role of the church, of the new Pope.
Pope represents 1.4 billion population in
Of
the
Catholics around the world,
around
yeah,
the world.
yeah.
And right now, the kind of situation that is going on as far as peace is concerned, there are tensions between the countries right
Yeah.
now, not just about India, Pakistan, but also in the West and other countries. Do you think he will play a significant role to ensure that these things may not escalate, at least to put a sense in some people's mind, this is
Yeah.
not right, or you should not harbor terror, you should not support terror?
Yeah. As a Pope, he is not only the head of the Catholics, but as a Pope, he also has a responsibility for humanity, for the entire world. No? And I think it is his duty, responsibility, which he will surely carry on with the mandate that God has given him. No? Pope Francis and even the other popes before him, they were a voice, a moral voice, the conscience of the world, no? To stir up the conscience of the world as far as peace is concerned, as far as injustice is concerned, terrorism is concerned. No. And that's why the duty of the Pope is to stir the conscience of humanity, to tell them what we are doing is not what has called us to do. No? And I think as a Pope, he will do that. He will do that. The very fact that he has chosen this name, I said, he is a man who is very much connected with the political and the social dimensions of the world. No?
There's a lot of intolerance also that is happening amongst the religions.
Yes, that is
also a
another
cause of
great
concern.
issue. Yesterday, what he said in his the opening address, he spoke about dialogue. He spoke about unity. No. Today, what we need is also ecumenism, unity within the church, and also unity among various religions. What the church today promotes interreligious dialogue. The church has been promoting interreligious dialogue, how various religions can come together and foster the common good. No? That is where various religions can work together. No? A dialogue of heart, a dialogue of action on various issues. And I think that is what this Pope will have to also push, no? Because we are moving towards and we have to move towards the concept of one humanity without borders. No? If we start putting boundaries of religion, boundaries of caste and creed, humanity will I think will dig our own grave. No? And that's why we have to more and more realize that we are one. Humanity is one, and we have to remain one. No? Crossing our boundaries.
पळय टोपरी झुबली माणे सगळे हाडल्यात हां हे तांदूळ सामके पौश्टीक भुरग्याक बरे आनी हे मुगो तेल कालूच घेवन आयला दुकानांतल्यान.
मम्मा तू इतले पयसल्यान हें घेवन येयला?
मागीर म्हाका तुमची काळजी ना तर राव गो हांव तुका कितें तरी खावपाक करता.
आगे
पळय गो शी पाड पडू हांचे कसलो सावार आयला देव जाणा. कितले आशेन हाडिल्ले हांवें सगळे.
मम्मा तू चड चिंतू नाका राव हे पळय सगळ्यान शुद्ध पंचामृत जे दिता शुद्धता आणि पौष्टिकतेची हमी आणि त्याच वांगडा ही वेगवेगळी शुद्ध तेलां आणि बरेच प्रॉडक्ट्स
अशें
जशी आवयची माया जायना कमी पंचामृता दिता शुद्धतेची हमी. सुपर एक्स्ट्रा लॉंग बासमती रायस, पंचामृता फोर्टिफाइड चक्की फ्रेश आटा, प्रीमियम लॉन्ग क्वालिटी बासमती राइस, हिमालयन पिंक सॉल्ट, वैरायटी ऑफ कोल्ड प्रेस ऑयल्स. पंचामृता.
Now, after the appointment of new Pope, are we expecting special masses? Are special masses scheduled in Goa? What exactly is the next plan of action?
The Archdiocese has still not scheduled a special mass, no. So we will still wait for the return of the Archbishop, Cardinal Philippe Neri-Ferrand. Once he comes back, surely there will be something in thanksgiving for the new Pope. No?
Personally, were you following the work of new Pope when he was not elected as a Pope?
To be very sincere, I was not, because this man who was elected a Pope was a very silent worker. I would say he was a hidden man. His name was not at all there in the media. The media was projecting this one will be the Pope, that one will be the Pope. But this man was a very silent and a hidden worker. No? And I think God shows us the best one, even those who are hidden. No? That is where the church sees the hand of God. I personally was not following him.
Now you must have started reading more about
Surely. I was following his first Mass for the cardinals in the Sistine Chapel, and I was listening to his first homily given to the cardinals, because that also will give you a hint of what his focus is as a Pope. No? Very beautiful homily that he gave. No?
Okay. Now, once these tensions get a little relaxed, there is no tension, there is no war-like situation. Do you expect Pope to visit India, and especially can we expect him to come to Goa, because we were expecting last Pope to come to Goa, but of course there was no invitation and there were other issues. But Can we expect him to come to India and Goa?
Expectations are always there, no? And I think this man, this Pope, is also relatively young. He is young, he is energetic, he is full of life, and also taking trips to the other countries also you need energy. And I think we can surely expect, as far as the goodwill from the government of India, I think the Pope would be much wanting, wishing to come to India. No?
Thank you very much, Father.
Thank you, Rupesh. Thank you so much.
दिस वॉज स्पेशल इंटरव्यू आनी हो इंटरव्यू मी हाच्याच खातीर घडोवन हाडलो की न्यू अपॉयंटमेंट ऑफ पोप जाले उपरांत लोकांक कळपा जाय की गोंयच्या चर्चीचे कितें एक्सपेक्टेशन्स आसा आनी जे पॅरिशनर्स आसा तांचे कितें रिएक्शन आसा आनी पोपा विशयी जरी तुमी वाचलें तरी पूण जेन्ना फादर सांगता तेन्ना ते चड डिटेलान वता आनी ते ऑथेंटीक आसता. सो ताकाच लागून आमी फादरांचो वेळ घेवन हांगा बसले. तुम्ही पळयतात ही खाशेली इंटरव्यू ऑन युअर फेवरेट चॅनल गोवा न्यूज अप. कीप वॉचिंग.